What's going on YouTube? It's Torrance and I'm back this week with another video. First things first, I want to give a shout out to all my subscribers because we know film ain't never gonna die. But today I'm out here in Washington DC. We're gonna be doing a natural light fashion shoot. Okay, so in this video I'm just gonna talk about some techniques, being outside with natural light. Like today is a nice and cloudy day. It's around 10 o'clock in the morning, so the sun's sitting in a nice good spot. Catch y'all later. Okay, cool. I hope you guys enjoyed those images. We're going to touch bases on those before the end of this video. But I just want to go through some of my techniques when I use natural light. First technique I use is just time of day. Just make sure you're picking the right time of day to go out and shoot. If you are going to shoot in, like the high afternoon, you're most definitely going to need a reflector like I used. Like you have that little diffusion part inside the middle. Sometimes you can diffuse some of the sunlight to make it just a little bit more even on your model, or you can reflect the sunlight to fill in those shadowy areas. Talking about the diffusion technique, that's one of the techniques I use when I'm using more of a chest up or waist up type shot. I don't find it too well unless you have a huge reflector to use it for full body shots. But it worked for me. Another technique that I like to use is, depending on skin tones, I love to use that gold reflector for people that have more melanin in their skin. So if you don't know what melanin is, you need to go Google that. And then, for people that are a little melanin deficient, which is nothing wrong with that, I like to use the silver side. It's just how it highlights and how it adds to the skin tones. You don't want to take away from any subject that you're shooting. So the thing about time when shooting natural light is you just want to avoid those times of day when the sun is sitting high in the sky. I've seen some good results, and I've got some good results. Some of these, matter of fact, when the sun is actually in the sky, high in the sky. But I usually try to avoid that. I usually try to get a little bit more side lighting, but it just depends on the mood and the images that you want to get. One way to always, fight that sun is if you had a strobe, but then that wouldn't be natural light shooting. Getting back to just the film session nature of this video, I want to talk about what I loved about this shoot. Things I loved about the shoot obviously were the dresses. I mean, Christina, she always does an amazing job with her dresses. I love the location. I love the columns. And then, I just like shooting outdoors. So I just love that being outdoors, hustling, and it was just fun. So the overall point of this shoot was to highlight these dresses. Christina, she's a dressmaker based in Washington, D.C. We've done shoots before. She always makes these very elegant dresses, and I just need to highlight them. So that's why I chose this location with these large columns. I've shot here before, and I also chose my secret location for the blue dress just to get that contrast to make that blue really pop out. Some hardships, it was just hot. It was very hot. So just the temperature was a hardship by itself. And the reason why the temperature was a hardship was because Christina was sweating. I mean, she was sweating, I was sweating, and the heat just makes me want to hurry up. And with film, I told y'all this before, do not wanna rush. The other hardship was, man, the police pulled up. Yup, the location I was shooting in, the police pulled up. Check out this quick little clip. So real quick, in the middle of our shoot, we had a quick little security guard pull up and ask us about, permits and things like that. You guys got to understand that, if you're not commercial, in some areas you don't need permits. In some areas you do. This is one of those areas where if you're not commercial, you don't need a permit. So,
he understood. He said he wouldn't come back unless somebody, you know, called us. So we're good to go.
So y'all know how I feel about the police. No, it's not like that. I just thought that'd be funny. But yeah. So when you're on these locations, just make sure you know your rights, know what you can and can't do, and voice them. All right. But now, you know, if it gets escalated to another level, obviously, man, pack up your gear and leave. My favorite part of the film sessions, my favorite image. This time I'm gonna pick two because I had two different looks. I know it's kind of cheating, but okay. So starting out with the red dress, this is my favorite image. I mean, just the way that Christina was able to model and plant herself on the side of this pillar, and the way that I composed this shot so that the pillar just looks like it's in the middle of a wasteland. Well, not wasteland, but just in the middle of the forest. I love the way that looks. I love her facial expression. I love how the dress flows. Thanks to her husband, aka my sister, for that day. Everything just seemed to flow together. And even though she was hot, she pulled it off. You couldn't even tell. If I didn't tell you guys that it was hot outside, you would not notice if you looked at this image. My second favorite image from the blue dress is this image here. Now, it took me a while to select this one as my favorite, but the reason that this is my favorite is because I just love the depth. Like, there's just so much going on. You got this element in the background, you got forest in the background, you got pockets of shade and sunlight, and then you got her sitting in this elegant dress. It's just like, it's almost kind of like fantasy almost. So I just really like everything that's going on in this image. Obviously, I like Christina, the way she's modeling. I love the dress, but it's just the composition. Like I said in previous videos before, composition is king. Like, put that crown on every time you think about composition, because it's king. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna end this video with this last little clip from my behind the scenes video. I hope you guys enjoy it. Look who busting in on my video.
You need to learn how to answer your phone.
Well, I'm doing my video. What's up?
Hey, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Like I said, we went through just a few little techniques as far as shooting in natural light in the shaded area and in the area that has harsh sunlight. But, you know, I think I got some pretty good results with Polaroids here. Once again, thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, and share. Like I always say, get yourself a film camera and shoot. Peace. All right. You gonna jump in? Just hit the...
I wanted to be like, yo, as soon as you see the pictures, they gonna be
hot. They fire, son. They fire. This is silly, man.
They saw what I saw in person.
If you saw it.
If you was there to witness. Godliness.
Oh, man.